Hello and welcome to this Home Access Plus version 5 demo. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to briefly show you the features of Home Access Plus. When you first log into Home Access Plus, you'll have this icon at the top to edit the announcement. You can put whatever you want at the top here and it'll be formatted accordingly. Further down you've got if you're logged in as a student and you have exported their student information from Sims or your management system that you are using, they will get a picture of themselves there. They'll be able to update their details here with their first name, last name and department in the staff case, form in the student case. They'll then be greeted with a list of options. These are completely customizable via the HAP config utility. You can browse my computer. And if we just delete the cookie that tells it to use the Silverlight version. If we go into the HAP version, you'll first be greeted with a option to choose which version you want to use. I'm going to select the basic HTML version for now, and I'll show you the Silverlight enhanced version later. You'll be listed with a list of drives that you can access. You can change the view by clicking on view at the top left, top right. You can switch to the enhanced Silverlight version by clicking on the enhanced version. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my documents. You'll then be greeted with a list of the My Documents. I'm currently in the tile view. If you can switch to the icon view, the list view, or the tiles view. In the HTML version, Silverlight version has got much more options. At the top you can make a new folder or upload files to this folder. I'm going to upload a file to this folder now, so I'm going to click on upload. You'll be greeted with a Silverlight uploader to begin with that supports dragging files from outside the environment. So here's my documents. I'm going to drag HAP into there. It'll check to see whether the file exists or not and get the file type and get some information of the file. You can then click on upload. You can also select files by clicking on the triple dots, which will pop up with a multi-select open box, and you can change the file type from the drop-down list. The file type is customizable via the HAP config utility. By default we only support Access, Excel, images, PowerPoints and Word documents. You can, if Silverlight is not installed, you can switch to the HTML uploader. This HTML uploader produces a list of a couple of files which are very basically uploaded to the server. There's no checks performed on that until it gets uploaded to the server. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this file. And you can see now that it's chugging away, uploading that file. It's splitting the file into pieces, uploading those pieces individually to the server. The server is then recombining all those files into one big file. Once the file's been done, you can click close and it will refresh the listing and you can see the file located there. You can rename a file by clicking on it, and right-clicking on it you can delete it, move it or rename it. Renaming pops up with a box asking you what you want to rename it to. You'll need to put the extension in the HTML version to correctly rename it. You can delete a file, it'll ask you whether you want to delete it, and you can also move the file. When you click on move, it will pop up with a separate box, and this box takes a while to load. It indexes your whole entire My Documents and produces a tree of where you can upload files to. Once this is done, once you've uploaded this, you can, on certain documents, you can get a HTML preview. This is of an Excel document, and it produces a Excel document. I'm now going to show you the enhanced version, which is solely powered by Silverlight. Once this is loaded, you'll see that you get slightly more information from the Silverlight version than you would otherwise do. You get a tree on the side as well, which enables quick navigation. Double clicking, the same as you would in an Explorer window. You can right click on a file and click rename, and it doesn't pop up with anything. It will ask you what you want to rename it to there. You can create a new folder simply by clicking on new folder. You can select all. You can view, and there's a huge amount of slightly more view options. You can maximize the page into the full screen. There is a help button which just gives you a brief information about what the system is. This system also allows you to drag and drop files from the folder view into the tree. You can also upload files by dragging the file into the browser window. It will say upload to this folder in the standard view, unless you get over a folder. I'll move the screen up to a folder, drag that file back. You can see that the tooltip will change to say where it's going to be uploaded to. You can also drag the folder into the tree, and it will display the information in the tree of where you want to upload it to. Silverlight version also produces thumbnails of images, as well as providing a slightly nicer interface, along with multi-select using the Shift or Control keys. You can drag a file and drop it into any folder. Multi-select in a couple of folders, you can also right-click on it and send it to a zip file, delete the multi-folders, or create a new folder. On a zip file, you can also extract the contents of that zip file by simply right-clicking. You can also upload files instead of dragging them by right-clicking in an empty white space or on a folder and clicking Upload. This will come up with a pop-up box, once again with the file types. Whenever you drag something into the Explorer and let go, if it's not a supported file type, it will prompt you and say, "This is not a supported file type. I cannot upload it." That concludes the Home Access Plus My Computer view. I'm now going to briefly show you the other features of Home Access Plus. These features include customizable links on the main page, a logon tracker for your school Active Directory environment, which allows you to monitor live tracking data from the servers that you own, as well as delving into historical logs, which can then be filtered down to subsections such as a date, logon date, a log-off date, the logon server, the domain, the username, and or the computer information, including computer DNS name or computer's IP address. Another feature of Home Access Plus is the help desk. The help desk gives you a basic help desk environment for logging support tickets or getting the staff to log them for you. You can then reply to a support ticket and or close it via adding a note to the box. You can filter the tickets via open or close tickets. To reopen a ticket, click on closed. There is also the booking system. The booking system allows you to set up your school environment to allow resources to be bookable. Here we are currently in a holiday period, so I'm going to choose the first day back in September, which this year happens to be the 2nd. You can see that I've already inputted the timetabled lessons that occur in these two rooms. You can click on a free lesson and book a lesson via the booking pop-up. This allows you to book a year or subject, and if your subject is not listed, you can click on custom and it will display a text box for you to book. As if you are an admin, you get a drop list with the usernames that you're allowed to book under. You can also override a static booking, aka a timetable booking, by clicking on it and clicking override. Staff can also remove their own bookings, and admins can remove anybody's bookings. You can also filter the resources to a specific room or a specific lesson, in this case, lesson 3. You can also import a set of room changes from Sims, view an overview calendar which produces a grid so you can see when a room is free, and then there's the booking system admin page. The booking system admin allows you to administer the customizable settings of the booking system, which are outside of the config utility. These include the term dates, which are customizable and settable, the static bookings, timetabled lessons that occur every week in that room, as well as the ability to add these rooms via a simple drop-down box. And then we have the advanced booking rights. These allow you to additionally add resources to a specific user for additional weeks in advance and bookings per week. And this concludes your brief tour of Home Access Plus. I hope you enjoyed this brief introduction. You can find out more at hap.codeplex.com.